Okay, we're almost there. It is 1 hour and 52 minutes. We have 8 minutes left in this stream. I figure we'll be able to get through line plots, quiz 3, and unit test. We'll go a little bit over 2 hours, but that's okay. We don't have to be exactly 2 hours. Let's solve problems. Actually, no, let's not solve problems with line plots. Let's make line plots. There we go. What the hell is a line plot? Oh, I see. So the line plot says that you see how there is one pencil that is 9 centimeters long? So we're going to go over to 9 centimeters and we're going to put one dot there. If, and there isn't, but I want to make sure I make this clear because these are line plots, these are new. If I saw that there were like 3 that were exactly 9 centimeters long, I would say that there were 3 that were 9 centimeters long. The line plot is just the bar graph again, except instead of a bar, we're putting little dots that we can count. It's the exact same thing. It's the same thing as the picture plots, just without the picture. We're putting points instead. So there is one that is 9 centimeters, there is one that is 8 centimeters, there is one that is 3 centimeters, and there is one that is 2 centimeters. And that is it. That's all there is to these line plots. It's just another way of visualizing what's going on so that you can see easily and quickly who has the most, who has the least, and what the difference is between any two people, or pencils in this case. So we have 2 students that have a 15 centimeter handspan. Handspan is this from your thumb to your index finger. Simone and Gabriel both have 15 centimeter handspans. So that's 2 for 15. I see 1 for 16. And I see 2 for 17. I don't see anybody with an 18 centimeter handspan, so that's going to stay at 0. I see 1 at 19 and 1 at 20. And I hope you can see that this right here is a whole hell of a lot faster and easier to draw and to explain than to actually say all of the numbers at once, right? Simone has 15, Lucas has 20, Jose has 16, Felipe has 17, blah, 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 blah. Instead, we're just gonna show how many people had each handspan and move on from there. This looks like the exact same one we did before. That happens in Khan Academy sometimes. When you have 7 questions, you might end up getting the same 1, 2, or 3 times because, random chance. We've got one that's 10 centimeters. We've got one that's 7 centimeters. We've got one that's 3 and one that's 2. Let's see what we got here. Enzo, Minley, and Tony each got 99 meters. So that's 3 for 99. I don't see any 98s, but I see 197 for Aurora and 196 for Pedro. So 197 and 196. And I think that's it. No problem. Still pencils. We've got 1, 8, 6, 5, and 2. So 1, 8, 6, 5, and 2. Let's move on. Let's see. We're looking at lions with their tail length. The zookeepers measured the lengths of all the lions' tails. They're going to make a line plot. A lion plot? They're going to make a lion plot of the data. Yes! Amazing pun. Anyway, I see 1 that's 45 centimeters. I see 2 that are 47 centimeters. And I see 1 each for 48 and 49. So 1 there, 1 there. Moving on. We got this, friends. We got this. Oh, look, more pencils. There are 2 that are 5 centimeters, 1 that's 3, and 1 that's 2. 2 that are 5, 1 that's 3, 1 that's 2. And that's making line plots. It's not that difficult. We are just looking at different ways to visualize data so that you don't have to look at a bunch of numbers and in your head try to make them make sense. You can just look at them and they make sense from looking at them. Very important, very excellent skill set. solve problems with line plots. So here we have this line plot with the height of Tim's dolls. Do not judge. All right. I know lots of folks that collect lots of things, and some of them are really weird, and some of them are dolls, and just don't judge. Let people be into what they're into. How many dolls are 24 centimeters? I see 1, 2, 3 dolls at 24 centimeters. We've got the lengths of alien arms. How many are longer than 96 centimeters? Okay, so this is so important. How many are longer than 96 centimeters? So obviously, these 99s count. Obviously, these 98s and these 97s count. But what about these 96s? Are they included or are they excluded? Do they get to be in the party or do they not get to be in the party? And that all comes down to wording. When I say more than 96, when I say that, then no, 96 is not included. It doesn't count. We are looking specifically for numbers that are more than 96, and 96 is not more than 96. If we wanted to include these, we would instead say something like at least 96. If we said that, then yes, 96 would indeed be included in our count. So whether you are including or excluding your endpoint, your boundary point, is important. All right? When we say more than 96, we mean strictly more than 96. If we say at least 96, then what we mean is 96 or more. It's a subtle difference, but it can very easily be the difference between getting a problem right and getting a problem wrong. In this case, we have 6 that are strictly longer than 96 centimeters. The length of jump ropes are shown below. So we've got what, meters. Are there really 9-meter jump ropes out there? 9 meters is like 30 feet. Are you sure there are 9-meter jump ropes out there? Well, maybe there are. How many are shorter than 5 meters? So again, we're not going to include the 5-meter ones, only the ones that are shorter. And I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are shorter than 5 meters. We've got some lengths of ribbons. How many are graphed total? So we're just going to count up all the dots. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 5 is 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I see 19 total dots. Take a moment, pause the video, count them up yourself, make sure I got it right. I see 19 total ribbons. Got it. That's solving problems with line plots. We are almost done. We just crested the 2-hour mark. We still have just a little bit of time, my friends. Stay with me. We are going to manage this, I promise. So, we're going to take a quiz on line plots really fast, and I'm going to mean really fast. We've got a line plot, and we're just measuring, right? We're just making the line plot. So I see 2 at 5 centimeters. I don't see any at 6. I see 2 at 7 and 1 at 8. That gives a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plants. Excellent. The lengths of kite strings are shown below. How many are 35 meters long? Well, I see 4 that are 35 meters long. And again, we can just count them up, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Hey, pencil lengths. So I want to make a line plot, and I see that 1 is 5, 1 is 4, 1 is 2, and 1 is 1. So 5, 4, 2, and 1. 1 each. Moving on. Here we have different reptiles, ranging from 35 to 40 centimeters. How many reptiles are longer than 36 centimeters? Again, that word longer means that 36 by itself does not count. We will not count these two that are 36. We only want reptiles that are longer than 36. And I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them that are 37, 38, or 40. And finally, we're going to make a line plot. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 different lengths at 21. So I'm going to say 4. No, that's 3. 4. There we go. I don't see any 22, 3, 4. I do see 125 at sugar, or that sugar dip is 125. And I see a 27, and I see a 29. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 21s, one each of 25, 27, and 29. Nice, that's quiz 3.